Hey everyone, Amanda Larson here, and I'm so excited to chat with you today about this amazing, incredible opportunity that is in front of us. And most importantly, about a couple of different things within Isagenix. I had never heard of these two words prior to starting our Isagenix, and that was leverage and residual. I kind of heard it here and there, but they weren't two terms that I really understood. So part of today, I want to help you understand those two powerful words, what they mean for you within Isagenix, and all of the ways that you earn with this incredible opportunity. So first off, a little bit about me. Why do I have any experience with this? One, I've been earning with Isagenix for almost 4 years, but prior to Isagenix, I was involved with 3 different companies. I was a business owner of 2 and a leader in another network marketing organization or social selling company, whatever you'd like to call it. And the 2 businesses, one was a personal assisting company. I had 10 employees. It was more of a brick and mortar organization. And then I was also working with a business partner to create and launch this collaborative of women. It was a collective of all these amazing women in Phoenix. So keep that in mind as we chat about leverage and residual, because I'm going to go back to those examples and those different business opportunities and really compare them with Isagenix, but also chat about what was missing for me. So first off, I definitely found Isagenix in a time in my life where I was busy, right? I had those 3 companies that I had my hands in, and the big, huge thing that I was lacking was time freedom, and also freedom of choice. Coincidentally, even though I, from the outside, looked very successful, I was also lacking some financial freedom as well. So leverage was not something I was familiar with, and it was not something that I had in my life. And I definitely had 0 residual at the time. So this is why I get so fired up, so passionate to talk to you about these 2 things, because it was something that I never had prior to about 4 years ago. So leverage, I love this definition of leverage. Zach Slobin says it so perfectly. He said, leverage is an environment where everyone has the same thing to gain. And leverage, you have leverage when you are not the only person relied upon to earn an income for yourself. So if you are in a position currently where maybe you have to go to work to get paid, you don't have leverage. Maybe you have to have a client in your chair to earn an income. You don't have leverage. You have to be creating through your Etsy shop, or you have to be driving in an Uber to be able to earn an income. Don't have leverage. So the great thing about today is I'm going to really show you and explain to you all that Isagenix has to offer. Now, on the other spectrum of things, we have the residual piece. So Isagenix offers leveraged residual income, and residual is doing the work once and getting paid on it over and over again. So that's really where that time freedom comes in, that freedom of choice, financial freedom, and really leverage, right? Because you're doing the work once and getting paid on it over and over again. So first off, I want you guys to really, just for a second, dream a little bigger. So if you can see these right here, these are Isagenix star rankings. So 1 star is $28,000 to $53,000 a year, 2 stars, 56 to 109, 3 stars, 112 to 165, 4 stars, 168 to 218, and it continues to increase from there. So the great part about Isagenix is it is uncapped potential. Now, an earning disclaimer, you have to work for these, right? This is not a get rich quick. This is not I jump in for a month and I'm making $696,000. Like, unfortunately, friends, it just doesn't happen that way. And if you are a part of something that is, it's probably not like legit. So this does take work. This does take conversations, and nothing is guaranteed. So I want you just to write down or think about while I'm chatting is to be open about where you could see yourself? What would change for your family financially and for your future? What kind of time freedom would be available if you had the leverage of this income in your life? If every morning you woke up and as people's orders went out, you are getting paid, because this is based on leverage and this is residual. And we're going to talk about that. So before we go into the 9 ways that you earn within Isagenix, which are right here, I really want to talk to you about this example of leverage. So we, as let's say a solopreneur, so when I was putting together with this business partner, this collective, it was her and I, it was us doing all of the work. So there was 2 of us that had productivity. But when you think about a solopreneur, so let's say you are an Etsy store owner, let's say you are a salon or a stylist, or you do spray tanning, or you are in any type of kind of that side hustle where you are by yourself. There is only a certain number of hours per day that you have to be productive, right? And let's say you are a startup. And for this example, we're going to say you work every single hour of every single day. Like you aren't sleeping, you aren't eating, you're working every single hour. So you're working 24 hours in a day. And we're going to times that by 365 days in a year. And the maximum time that you are productive, the amount of hours that are at your fingertips is 8,760. You cannot get more productive than this. And that is like no sleeping, no eating, no fun, no nothing, no carpool pickup, anything. That is the maximum amount of time that you can be productive. Now, let's say you have a network marketing, social selling organization of 2,000 people. So those could be consumers, those could be just customers, but let's say 20% of those are sharing. They're sharing the opportunity, they're sharing their love for the products, they're earning referral bonuses, and they're building a business with Isagenix. That means you have 400 people actively sharing in your business. Now, here's what's awesome. Let's say those 400 people are productive just 1 hour a day. Maybe they work full time, they have a family, they're stay-at-home mom. They only have 1 hour a day to be productive. We times that by 365 days in a year, you are going to get 146,000 hours of productivity from 400 people doing just 1 hour a day. Now, it would take you 16.6 years of massive burnout, right? Because if you're working 24 hours a day, you're like not enjoying your life. There's no happiness there. There's nothing else happening. So 16.6 years would take you to work the same amount that 400 people could work 1 hour a day. So why do I share that? Because yes, the road alone is sometimes awesome, right? And there is fruit at the end, but it is much easier, much more rewarding, because not only are you helping these 400 be productive, put money in their pocket and in their family's pocket, but you're able to really live that life of leverage. Because instead of relying just on yourself for the productivity and the income that comes along with that, you have 400 people who are working alongside of you and being productive. So leverage is key. If you have no leverage in your business, you should be taking a look at this opportunity, because this, for a lot of people, is something that you can add alongside your full-time job, alongside being a stay-at-home parent, alongside your brick and mortar business. It's something that you can build within the 4 walls that you already have, giving you more leverage, more time freedom, and that residual income. So when we chat about residual, sometimes people still are like, I don't get it. So residual would be like, if this actually existed, you're in a creative, you are an Etsy store owner, and let's say every t-shirt you made and sold, not only did you get paid for that initial t-shirt, but every time that person wore that t-shirt, you got paid. But we know it doesn't happen like that. So forms of residual are a lot of insurance agents and companies earn residual because they sell an insurance package or product, and they get that premium every single year as that insurance renews, every single month as that person makes that payment. Writing a book is a form of residual income. You write the book once, and every time someone buys it, they get a small portion back of profit from that book sale. Artists, so music artists, they may write a song once, they record it once, but every time that album plays or that album sells, they're getting some residual. So, and they're really smart. So let's say Taylor Swift does a concert at Coachella, and she would get paid once, right, for her performance. But let's say she hires a company to do a video of her following her around Coachella, of her music, of her performance. Every time that plays on Netflix or every time that plays anywhere, she's going to get a residual income from that performance. Owning real estate can be a form of residual income. If you're an apartment, let's say you own multifamily housing, you own an apartment building, every time those families pay rent, you're getting a portion and percentage of that income that's coming in. So residual is amazing. Residual within Isagenix is even better. So I can be at the grocery store and my team is being productive. That volume is flowing up to me and I'm earning while I'm at the grocery store or while I'm on vacation or while I'm sleeping, and orders go out the next day. So another concept that I wanted to chat with you guys about is something called the cash flow quadrant. So Robert Kiyosaki has written a book, older book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You can also find the cash flow quadrant as a book by itself. And it's this genius and very visual description of earning potential within businesses and within the country. So what that looks like is you have this quadrant, and in your quadrant, you have employees, you have self-employed, business owners, and investors. Now, within the quadrant, those things and these columns all attribute to different things. So on this side of the quadrant, you have 95% of the population and only 5% of the wealth. On this side of the quadrant, you have 5% of the population and 95% of the wealth. So I really want you to think about, like, what side of the quadrant makes the most sense. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be the 5% making the 95%. Now, when we look at this quadrant, a couple of other things occur. When we look here, these two trade time for money. When we look here, this is where the leverage occurs. A lot of times too, this is where the residual happens, is that investor category. Now with this, I want to kind of chat through with you. So when you're an employee, you're trading time for money, you have to go into work to be able to earn a paycheck. Sometimes you get vacation, sometimes you don't. When you're on vacation or you run out of vacation, right, you don't have that income. When you are a solopreneur, when you are self-employed, maybe you're a 1099er, a lot of times too, you're still trading that initial time for money. So this would be like a hairstylist, an Etsy shop owner, an Uber driver, and some of Isagenix fits in this self-employed category as well. But this, you have to have usually someone in your chair. You have to be spray tanning someone to be able to earn an income. You have to be, injecting people with Botox. You have to be cutting someone's hair. And if you aren't at work, a lot of times in the self-employed category, there's no such thing as vacation time. So if you are not working and you do not have someone in front of you, you are not earning an income. When you get onto this side of the quadrant, this would be more of, okay, I'm sick of having someone in my chair to have to get paid. Instead of being just a stylist, I'm going to open up a salon and I'm going to have 10 stylists who have people in their chair and who are earning an income. And I'm going to take a little piece of that, whether it's a percentage of their sales or however it works. They rent a chair, you're getting their rent, whatever that looks like. So I do talk to a lot of people and they're capped out. They're like, I can't take any more clients because I don't have the time. So they have no leverage in their income. Whereas this person, they own the business, They have a couple of people working. This is where I was. Well, I was in a mix of both. When I had my assisting business, I was a startup. So you could even include that here. Yes, I was a business owner, but I was a startup. So I was working constantly in my business and on my business at the same time. If my assistant did not go into work, I was cleaning people's toilets, running errands, doing whatever they were supposed to do. So my time freedom and my leverage was really not there as a startup. So business owners, though, you start to get in that leverage, you start to get in that mindset of how can I have more people being productive, earning income so that I can also earn an income. But this is where with Isagenix, we really want to get to. We want to start investing in our own health, in the health of other people, and investing in people and helping those people really invest themselves in building a network of consumers, because here is where the residual happens. So if you're familiar, we're going to talk about it, but this is where the cycles happen. This is where executive lifestyle bonus happens. This is where executive match happens. This is all because you invested your time and energy into other people, into helping those people create a network of consumers. Here, you might also have pool money. When you think about trading time for money, this is where you would have your PIBs, your PIBs, your initial bonuses that you get when you help people to get started. There is a time for money exchange when you are helping people take that initial leap into investing in their health. So I hope that this makes a little more sense. I hope that after you're really thinking about, okay, how can I get into this leverage side of things? Because I'd really like to be the 5% who earn the 95%. So as we talk too about leverage and building and getting over into this side of the cash flow quadrant, I really want you guys to take a look or think back and really think about how, if you've built this business before, how have you built in the past? Because this is going to blow your mind. So if you really help people see that everyone eats, that there's a lot of people that drink energy drinks, there's people that are taking collagen and not getting paid for it, there's thousands and thousands of people that have stress with no solution. There's people that want weight loss, weight gain, all of these things, better sleep, better digestion. There's a solution that Isagenix has to offer, but our best solution is our financial solution. And what's great about the financial solution is it does rely on finding a solution for people to consume. And we all know at least 10 people who consume in one of those areas, 10 people that eat breakfast, 10 people that drink energy drinks, 10 people that utilize collagen and aren't getting paid for it. Literally, we all know 10 people who have stress. So I want you to think about who are 10 people that you would love to work with, that you would love to travel with, that you would love to grow with, that you would love to create community with. Who are 10 people that you think are amazing? And like maybe pause this, write those names down. Okay, so if you have 10 people and we teach them, because this is a skill-based business, we teach them how to share with 10 people who they want to work with, who they know that eat all of the same things that we're thinking about. That gives you 100 customers, 100 builders. Now, if we take those 100 people and we help them with the mindset of who are 10 people that you know, because 10 is the magic number in Isagenix, because 10 allows you to become an executive if you're continuing to help those people. And we're going to talk about that right here in these three. But 10 gets you 10 people who know 2 people that eat, maximizes all of the 9 ways that you earn within Isagenix. But here's what's awesome. So you have 100 people who help 10 people. You now have 1,000 people consuming Isagenix. Now, here's what's awesome. If you have 1,000 people ordering 100 business volume a month of products they may already be using, so think energy drinks, think the collagen, you have 100,000 business volume flowing up in your organization to you, to everyone above you, to everyone between you, to everyone. This is an amazing compensation structure, because again, that leverage where everyone has something to gain. You are making money with your friends, and it is a beautiful thing. There is no amount of levels that you like get paid on. You get paid unlimited deep. And this is where this becomes so beautiful. So 100,000 business volume is equivalent to approximately $6,000 of income per month in your pocket, which is $72,000 a year. And it doesn't stop here. So as you continue to grow, as you continue to develop your team, as you continue to share this business model, you can max out your business center at $13,500 per week, which is a really beautiful thing. So let that sink in. Do you know 10 people? We all do. So with that being said, I really want to chat about a couple of things. So one key thing is this is a business. So what does this business cost? What does this business cost to run? And something that I think back to is the collective that we were putting together, the magazine. That was all on us, all upfront money, with the return hopefully at the end. With my personal assisting company, that was a license program or like a franchise style program that I bought into, $10,000 upfront. And it was a manual, like here's a manual of everything that you have to do, your guidelines and restrictions of everything that you need to like stay within, but everything else was on you. So the accounting, the payroll, the marketing, the going and finding customers, the making sure you're hiring, the HR, everything in that self-employed category is like up to you. And a lot of times in that business owner category as your startup. So not only did I pay the money to get started, I was on my own. I was doing everything. So I literally had no leverage. I had no time freedom, and I really had no financial freedom at that point. I'd spent everything to put into this business to get started. So the great thing with Isagenix is when you get started, you simply to start earning and to be able to benefit from everything that's over here, all 9 ways, to continue to bank what's called volume. It is 100 business volume a month to stay active, which is equivalent, depending on what country you're in, $150-ish. We're opened, I think, in, I don't know, a lot of markets globally. So great thing is you're always learning as you're earning within Isagenix. So you don't have to know everything. But $150-ish is your cost to do business, to be able to benefit from all 9 ways as you grow and as you build. Here's the great part is in my last company, when I had my personal assistants, I had all of the fees, all of the income going out for all of these things like payroll, insurance, bonding, if I needed new products, if I needed, a new mop and all those things, I was paying for those. This is the only thing that you pay for a month for your business. And here's the beautiful thing, you consume it. So if you are already drinking energy drinks, this is a redirection of what you are already spending to build an income producing asset for yourself. So that is, I think, so fabulous. The other fee within Isagenix is it's $29. And that is for the entire year. So when I was a part of the other social selling company, we had monthly fees for our website. We had other fees for other things within the company. There was a startup fee or a kit cost. This is the only thing within Isagenix. It's $29. It allows you to earn all of these ways through the entire year. And this pays for your website. This pays for, you get access to our amazing community. You get access to our leadership. We have millionaires on our team that you really have all of their access to their brilliance, training. And the big thing is that this is like so awesome. You have this amazing free mentorship that comes along with this $29 to give you access to be able to really understand this skill-based business to be able to grow your skills so that you can grow your income. So it's super fabulous. So that is great, right? Fees to get started, all of the things, monthly costs, but how do you earn? And that is a great question. So I want to show you. So when you start out with Isagenix, you get started. However you got started. Maybe you got started on collagen, a couple of products, you wanted a better breakfast. Let's say for this example, you got started on our best pack called the value pack. Now, when you get started, you want, let's say, your friends and family to have some amazing success depending on what their goals are. And for this example, we're going to use the value pack. So if you start your mom on the value pack, you're going to earn $100. And let's say you start your sister on a value pack, you're going to get another 100. Now, if they get started in the same week, Monday through Sunday, those double. So these are what are called PIBs. So this is a pack introductory bonus. So we have a lot of qualified packs within Isagenix that you earn these PIBs on. Now, those qualified packs are also able to double throughout the week. So like I said, if you get 2 people started in the same week on a qualified pack, Isagenix gives you a big high five and they double this bonus. So that is called a double PIB. Now, what's amazing is, let's say you start 10 people. You're like, let's go. I'm ready to build this. I know I have people who have health goals that need support and solutions. You help 10 people on a value pack in 1 week, all of those bonuses double. So that would be like $2,000 in your pocket. So those are PIBs and double PIBs. Now, when you help your first 2 people to get started with Isagenix, you're also going to earn $100 if you do it in the first 7 days. This is called Crystal Consultant. And this is consultant. And this is called a rank advancement bonus. Now, there's a couple of different rank advancement bonuses. And these are the only thing that is timed out of all 9 of these ways that you earn. So when you continue to share, you're going to continue to earn. So let's say we turn around and we help your mom help 2 of her friends, and we help your sister help 2 of her friends. You're now going to be considered a manager if you do that within the first 60 days. And you're going to earn $250. Now, if we turn around and we help 6 people total, and we help them each share with 2, you're going to be called a director. And if you do that in the first 120 days, you're going to get a $750 bonus. And then if we help 10 people total, there's that number again, 10 people total share with 2, you're going to be considered an executive. And if you do that in the first 180 days, you'll be considered a crystal executive. And you're going to get $1,000 bonus. So those are the rank advancement bonuses that are available, and then the timeframes that they're available. Now, what's amazing is that you also have something called a consultant bonus. So remember up here, when you hit consultant, that was you helping 2 people. Well, we just helped 10 people to do that. So when you help your friends and family share with 2 friends that they know that eat, that use collagen, that want a better breakfast, all of these amazing things, you are going to earn $100. And you get $100 for your first 20 consultants that you make. So that, if you're tracking with me, is $2,000. And there is no time limit on when you have to earn that money, those consultant bonuses. So that's right here for your first 20. So there's a lot of money, right? This is upfront money. This is the piece where you are trading time for money. You are getting your business going. You are building incredible relationships. You are helping people become happy customers, and you are helping people to also earn, because every time you are creating this consultant, you are helping a family put money in their pocket, which is so beautiful. Now, what is awesome is when you get here. So this is manager. You help 2 people share with 2 people. When you get to manager, you also have the ability to earn in our manager pools. Now, pools, you start to get into that residual income. It's doing the work and continuing to get paid on it. And the pools are up to $1,000 per month for 3 months. And those are the manager pools. So that is in addition to all of the money that you've already earned in rank advancement bonuses and PIBs and the consultant bonus. That is in addition. Now, when you help and you get to director, you help 6 people share with 2. So let's say you're like playing in the manager pools. You've been in there 3 months. You help some more people share with their friends and family. You're now going to play in what is called, well, actually it would be everything, the director pools. And that is $2,500 for 3 months, up to. So that allows you to, again, earn some additional income. You're leveraging your time. You're leveraging what you are already doing to grab the money that's on the table. Now, if you're tracking, you might guess, so at executive, so you've helped 5 people on your left business center and 5 people on your right business center, help 2 people that eat. You now are eligible for the executive pools, which is up to $5,000 a month. And currently, there's no limit to the amount that you can earn months for the executive pool. As you continue to grow your business, there is even more pools that you have to play in, and the money is real fantastic. So these are pools. So that's the 5th way that you earn within Isagenix. So a lot of money on the table. There are a lot of ways to earn this, to maximize what you are eligible for. And I can tell you that success loves speed. So the faster that you get to executive, the more eligible you are for all 9 ways that you earn. So when you get to executive, which is 5 people on your left and 5 people on your right, in your, call these business centers. So you have 5 people and you have 5 people who have each shared with 2. That is executive. And at executive, you'll notice not only was there pools, but there is something called executive match and executive lifestyle bonus. These are residual. These are leverage. These are something that you're doing and you're getting paid on it. So executive match is a beautiful thing. So let's say right here, we have our friend, Kaylee, and she builds this incredible organization. And every time Kaylee cycles, I earn 10% of that. So let's say Kaylee is cycling 10 times a week. Because I am paid as executive, I get 1 cycle per week of match, which is $54. So let's say Kaylee kills this business and she is cycling 100 times a week. I'm going to get 10 of those cycles just as additional income, which is $540 extra dollars from work that Kaylee and her team are doing. That is beautiful, where that is leverage, right? I am not responsible for 100% of the productivity to get paid because Kaylee and her team are rocking it out. I'm eligible for that 10% match. Now, when you are paid as executive for an entire month, that is every single day of the week for an entire month, Isagenix also offers you something called the executive lifestyle bonus. And that is essentially giving yourself a raise of $10,000 per year. if you are paid as executive the entire year. So how the executive lifestyle works is your first month, you are paid as executive the entire month, Monday through Sunday, every single day, all day. You get $750. The second month, you get another $750. The third month, you get $1,000, and it continues to replicate throughout the year. So 750, 750, 1,000, 750, 750, 1,000. And that is additional money on top of the people that you're helping to get started. And that begins to give you even more leverage. Now, could you imagine you have a brick and mortar organization? Let's say you are a stylist or a spray tanner, or you do lashes, or I love the brow lamination. Maybe you're a mechanic. Maybe you are an employee at a business and you're just looking for some more time freedom. Could you imagine being able to earn an additional $10,000 on top of everything you're already doing just for doing your job? I don't know about you, but I worked for corporate America for a really long time, and I worked really hard every year for about a 3 to 5% raise, which it's not equivalent to a whole lot of extra income. So being paid as executive really allows yourself to benefit from all of the 9 ways to get paid. So the 8th and 9th way to get paid are my favorite. So within Isagenix, you're building this organization, right? And you have a couple of people who are sharing. You have all of these people that you're bringing in. Now, unlike other social selling companies, you only are building 2 legs or 2 business centers. Let's say you're building a left leg and a right leg. We call it like 2 sexy legs, 2 business centers, whatever you want to call it. And that's all you're responsible for. There's no like crazy, crazy wide organization. It's just 2. Everyone just builds 2. And what's also amazing is you get paid unlimited deep. So 5 years from now, 8 years from now, you have 70,000 people on your team, or whatever your organization looks like, you're earning 6% off of your entire team, which is a really beautiful thing, because if you've been a part of another company before, a lot of times the earning stops at like level 4. Sometimes it goes down to 7 or 8 levels deep. There's different overrides. Sometimes you build a leader and they take away your leader and your leader's volume. It's very weird, but Isagenix allows you to get paid off of every single person that comes into your organization. So everyone that comes after you goes under you into your tree, and you get to earn together. So what is amazing about Isagenix also is, let's say this person comes in, this is Kaylee, and she just builds this massive organization. Now remember, everyone has a left leg and a right leg. So in some capacity, Kaylee and I are going to share this business together. And when I'm enrolling, let's say I'm the black circles and she's the green. When I'm enrolling on my left and my right, and Kaylee's going to benefit from people that she doesn't even know, just as I'm going to benefit from people that I don't even know. So remember, when we go back to that thought of leverage, everyone has something to gain, which is amazing. People are benefiting from work that I'm doing. People are benefiting from the productivity that Kaylee's doing. So it is a glorious thing. Now, everyone that orders, let's say they are happy customers and they reorder. So this person loves the energy drinks and breakfast. So she orders about 100 business volume a month. Let's say someone that I orders the collagen every single month. I have someone that's new that's getting started on a value pack, which is 320 business volume, and they are a happy customer and they continue to reorder. Here is what happens. Remember when I talked to you about that 100,000 business volume, which is equivalent to about 6,000 a month or 72,000 a year. You have that rolling up through your organization. What that means is that you're earning together. So when Kaylee's friend orders her energy drinks and breakfast next month, that 100 business volume goes here. It goes here, it goes here, it goes here, it goes here, and it goes to me. So Kaylee gets 100% of that business volume. I get 100% of that business volume. This person who ordered collagen, this person's benefiting, Kaylee's benefiting, and I'm benefiting. It rolls up. Now, What's great is the model that you get to earn with your friends. You get to build this amazing community together. Now, here's what and where the magic happens. It's not magic because it's work, but when you have 300 BV on one side of your organization and 600 BV on the other side of your organization, Isagenix pays you $54. Now, this is where the residual happens because I'm at the grocery store and I'm on vacation and these people are reordering, or a promotion comes out and these people are ordering the new product or taking advantage of the promotion. And I'm earning 600 BV on this side. I have 300 on that side, and Isagenix paying me $54, even though I'm on vacation and I haven't even talked to a customer today. So some people look at this number and they say, well, that's really not that much. And you know what? This is residual. So this is something that you are getting, whether you are trading your time for money or not. So this could be you are cutting someone's hair, you are printing out t-shirts to sell on Etsy, and people are ordering and people are eating and people are consuming the product, and you are earning $54. So $54 is $54, my friends. Now, this grows over time, and it can be, again, if you are working and you are networking and you are helping your people and your friends and family earn alongside of you. Maybe you have 250 cycles per week, and that is where that $13,500 every single week comes from. And that is you having massive residual income on work that you did prior. So those are cycles, is 300 on one side, 600 on another. Now, what's great is when you do this 5 times in 1 week, you cycle 5 times in 1 week. That's equivalent to $270 in cycle money in this. So 54 times 5, but you're also going to earn $250 bonus, and you get that bonus twice. So the first time you hit 5 cycles, you get $250 bonus. Second time you hit 5 cycles, you get $250. Plus you're getting this cycle money, this residual income. When you hit 10 cycles, or we call this 1 star, you're getting $540 in cycle money, because that's 54 times 10, plus you're getting an additional $500 bonus twice. So you can hit 10 cycles twice and earn this additional $500. That's $1,040 in 1 week. What would that do for your life? 20 cycles is what we call 2 star. And that is $1,020 a week in cycles, and an additional $1,000 bonus that, you guessed it, you get twice. So you hit 20 cycles once, you get the $1,000, you hit 20 cycles again, you get the $1,000. You get 20 cycles the third time, you're just going to get this $1,020 in cycle money, which is freaking amazing. So tracking with me, that's $2,040 in 1 week. What would that do for your life? And then you have 3 star, which jumps up a little. That's 40 cycles. That's $2,040 per week in cycle money, and $1,500 that you are eligible for twice. That is, what is that? $3,540 in 1 week. You get that twice, which is really beautiful. And then there's a 4 star bonus as well. And we call these cycle bonuses. That is 60 cycles. That would be what, $3,000 something in cycle money. And that is a $2,000 bonus that you get twice. So first time you hit 60 cycles, and then the second time you hit 60 cycles, and that is the cycle bonus. So a lot of numbers, a lot of information, a lot of ways to get paid. But what I really want you to just envision is, what if you have an Etsy store and you have some friends who own Etsy stores and you guys eat breakfast? What if you could help them earn an income with you alongside of what you're already doing? You have customers that you're talking to. If you're a stylist, if you're a brow artist, if you are a mechanic, like whoever, if you're a dentist, if you're a doctor, if you're a naturopath, you have people in front of you every single day. But the one thing you don't have a lot of times is residual, unless you have a course or you have a side hustle of some kind. And usually with those side hustles, you're still trading time for money. So if you guys have questions on this, make sure you get back to the person who sent this this video to you. They can always have a Zoom with a leader if you have additional questions, but we just cannot wait to help you earn some extra income for your family, create a legacy, something that is willable to your kids if something were to happen. I have sweet friends who are my business partners and had an unfortunate situation where her husband suddenly passed in April. He was the most amazing business partner, but you know what was so amazing and so awesome to see is that they just flipped his business into her name, and her family gets to continue to benefit what they have built from. So this truly is a legacy company. It's something where you can not only change your financial blueprint for this season and this lifetime, but you can continue to have your family's future and family's legacy continue to benefit from the work that you did today. So if you are looking for financial solutions, this could quite possibly be the one and the final that you really take a look at that changes everything for you. So we cannot wait to help you get started. We cannot wait to welcome you into the team and start earning alongside of you.